We are the voices of quantumhealers.com, inspiring healing every day for everyday people.
Hey everyone, it's Candace Craw-Goldman again from quantumhealers.com, and we're here at the International Mandela Effect Conference, and I am talking to Pippa Una,
Hi.
who I knew online a little bit, but got to meet in person, and she's one of the speakers here at the conference. I'm so happy to meet you.
Hi, Candace. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is great. Hi, everyone. Yeah.
She is a timeline expert, and she's giving her presentation at the Mandela Effect about timelines. You want to give us a little sneak peek about what you're going to talk about?
First of all, let me just say I'm not a timeline expert, because I think if we try and say we're expertise over such a thing as infinite possibilities,
you're right. You're right.
That may be a little misguided.
Maybe explorer is a better word.
Explorer. I can't even speak. Sorry. I'm really interested in timelines and the nature of time and the nature of reality and energy and what's really going on here. These are my areas of interest. And I'm going to speak about timeline anomalies and how we can use them to navigate towards our golden timeline. That's going to be the basic topic that I'm going to be speaking on in a little while. So I don't know if I should give it all away, or we're going to, do that
you're
later.
Wearing the right jacket to talk about the golden timeline.
Yeah, I'm really into gold. Actually, when I started wearing gold, my life changed for the better. So I recommend incorporating gold into your field if you can. A lot of people refuse, and that's one of the things that I talk about a lot, is the energies that we refuse. A lot of us refuse the energy of gold, and I recommend receiving the energy of gold.
That's fantastic. There's some theories about gold and off-planet beings and those kinds of things. Does any of that play into it, you think?
I don't know a lot about that stuff. I mean, that's not really my area of interest. I don't deny the reality of interdimensional beings at all. And I've definitely encountered different things. I think maybe our interpretation of what's really going on there may be a little bit disjointed. Like, we assume, for example, that we're on a planet, and I'm not sure that we are. So this is why I the whole paradigm, I'm not sure I'm down with, on that. But, there's definitely a lot more going on than we've been led to believe. That's for certain,
And isn't that what this whole conference is about?
Indeed. Well, we're writing new stories now, but before we can write new stories, we need to dissolve the old stories, and we need to see through them for the narratives that they really are before we can begin to receive reality. And reality is not found through narrative. Reality is found through direct knowing and direct receiving. But yet we can't be fully able to receive unless we've dismantled our previous stories.
Yeah.
So interdimensional beings, whatever they are, if we make up too many stories about them, we're not going to be able to receive the reality of what's really going on there.
Also true. When you talk about stories, right before we press record on here, I was talking with my lovely friend Scylla about, sometimes people need or want to be very comfortable doing the same thing over and over again. And, story plays into that. And then I quip that I'm a disruptor. And we started talking about that. And you started talking about that energy. Can you kind of expand on what you were about ready to say?
Well, I think that, being the creative anomaly in the block universe is one of the things that I've said in the past. And to me, that means that we are here to disrupt the linear flow of time and story, because time is a story, is a narrative, so we're here to disrupt that and open ourselves up to more possibilities. We live in an infinite field of possibility, and so the more that we can receive that by dissolving our blockages and our judgments and our stories, the more joy and beauty we can experience in our lives.
So did you say block universe or blocked universe?
Block universe, I mean, it's just a concept from Descartes, I think, or one of those guys, and it's all about the past, the future, and the present are kind of concrete
Yeah.
things that exist in like a sculpture, like a 3D sculpture, and you can go to the past, you can go to the future. This is the default view of reality that we're taught as children, that there's a past and there's a future. Actually, there's no such thing as past and future. Both of those are just stories that we tell here in the now.
Yeah.
This is eternal now. If you think of like a light flashing on eternally, that is what we're going on here. And future and past is just, they don't exist beyond a construct here in the now.
Yeah.
So there's just this moment,
Okay, here's my last question. Have you always been like this?
Yeah. Pretty much. Somebody was talking about hiding. I did try and hide this a lot. I tried really hard to be normal for a really long time, and it was a disaster. It didn't go down well, and as someone else said earlier, everyone saw through it anyway. So now I just say it as it is. It just comes out, and I don't try and hide anything anymore. And so what you see is what you get.
And isn't transparency, I think, a part of what's going on here in this sort of new realm we're stepping into? I think so.
Well, lies, when we tell a lie, we're blocking energy. We're refusing the unlimited when we tell any kind of lie. So for me to go around in life pretending not to be, to think these things or feel these things or know these things would be a lie, and that would be blocking the unlimited. So, we're in the age of truth now.
Yeah,
this is the age of truth, and there's a lot of people ready to receive the truth.
Agreed.
Yeah.